Hey, what's up, 360 Movement? 3 lessons here, life lessons from my jiu-jitsu black belt. So we have open mats on Saturday mornings where you just do a whole bunch of rolls with everyone that's there. And he said a few things that are, he always has great stuff. One of them was, it's easy when you know how to do it. Everything is easy when you know how to do it. Everything is easy when you know how to do it. And the next one is, and the great make it look easy. The great make it look easy. And it really kind of goes to the layers of expertise or mastery in an area that, just because you know something, which is going to bring me to my third point here, that is just something really neat about him. There's so many levels to learning. Well, here he is, again, 2 decades of fighting. He's got multiple black belts and multiple martial art forms. And, I said, hey, so what are you up to? He's like, well, I'm kind of in between, because he competes at the world levels. So world competitions and stuff he competes at. So he's the highest level of competitor. And so he's kind of in between fights. So he's got another big competition in March. So he's, I said, so what do you do as somebody who's at your level, this world-class athlete level? How are you training? What are you thinking right now? What are you doing? He's like, well, he said something, I'm of course, staying in shape, staying conditioned and stuff, and I'm learning new things. And I was like, dude, how can somebody at your level learn new stuff? Hey, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that, Aaron. How can you learn new things? Like, dude, you've been if there's you're a pretty senior black belt, and you've been doing this for 2 decades, thousands of hours of rolling and teaching and stuff. And he said, Noble, I'm taking all, the concepts that I know and the basics, and which is another thing too. So he could be doing some fancy whiz-bang stuff. He said, I'm just going back to some of the basics and reworking the basics and reanalyzing the basics and seeing, normally I do 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, maybe I can do 1, 3, 5, 7, right? So, or I could do 7, 4, 6, and 2, or, and I was like, so my takeaway was, so it's not a surprise that he's such a great fighter, and I feel like a great coach as well, because he's got a growth mindset. He has a growth mindset. So here's the thing. This is what I guess I love learners, and so maybe that's why I connect with him so well. But he never gets complacent in his. He's always it's almost like learning is a profession for him, almost kind of thing. And he'll look at new ways to learn and how to keep his learning fresh. Here's a challenge. That's what I challenge you guys with. Be careful the areas you think you know the most about, because those are the areas that you are the least teachable in. Be careful the areas you think you know the most about, because typically those are the areas that you're the least teachable in. So those are my lessons from the gym today. Again, number 1, everything is easy when you know how to do it. Number 2, the great make it look easy. And number 3 is always have a growth mindset. Be careful about slipping into a fixed mindset. Always have a growth mindset. So those are the 3 lessons for today. God bless you all. Add value to somebody today. Let's reach the world by changing you so you can change your world. So together we can change the world. God bless you all.